Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Boss pedals, and more specifically why they're so popular. I'm sure almost everyone watching this will at least have some experience with Boss pedals and almost certainly owns one themselves. But even up at the top end, at the pro level, you see lots of people using these pedals. So today we're going to get into why that is. So I've got four main reasons that to me explain why, from beginner guitarist all the way up to pro guitarist, these pedals are so popular. So we'll start off with the range of effects. As I'm sure you're aware, at this point Boss make probably hundreds, or have at least made hundreds of these different pedals in this compact form, and they range from everything from a noise gate to choruses and dimensions, all the way up to very high gain distortion pedals like the Metal Zone, which is on the shelf behind me. Now, not only do Boss have a massive range of effects that you can get in this compact form, some of their pedals, such as the DS1 or the Blues Driver, are go-to pedals for that style of effect. Some of these pedals, such as the DS1, have then gone on to inspire other manufacturers to make their own versions based on the original Boss circuitry. The DS1 and the Blues Driver are just two examples that come to mind off the top of my head, but this is the case for a number of their different pedals. Now moving on, my next two kind of go hand in hand, but the next one I'm going to talk about is the price. Now I'm sure it's no surprise to hear that Boss pedals are really well priced. Yes, things like the Wazacraft stuff go upwards of £200, and there are obviously beyond the compact range things like the 200 series, which demand more of a premium. But your bog standard Boss staples, like the DS1, are under £100, which for the vast majority of guitarists is affordable. Kind of linking in with the price is also the build quality. Boss pedals have a reputation for being really reliable and lasting for a long time, which is something that you don't get with all pedals, even at comparative prices. Take this NF1 I have for example. Yes, it's seen better days, but this pedal, although I don't know an exact year for this one, is getting on for at least 30 years old. And okay, it's got some paint chips and stuff, but it's still in good working order. So these pedals are built to last and are really durable. Combine that with my previous point about price and you're onto a winner there. Now coming on to my fourth and final point, and I think this is the key point for a lot of those professional and touring musicians especially, and that is the availability. I mean, if you think about it, when was the last time that you went into a music shop and you didn't see Boss pedals for sale? It's almost unheard of to have a shop that sells guitar effects that doesn't stock Boss. So whether you're in the United States or Japan or Australia or the UK, wherever you are in the world, you shouldn't really struggle to find a shop that sells Boss pedals. And I think that, especially for pro musicians who are touring, gives these pedals the edge over more boutique, smaller batch pedals, even if the guitarist in question can afford them. Because if you are on the road and your pedal goes down for whatever reason, it's going to be a lot harder to replace a small run boutique handmade pedal than it is to just go down to your local Boss dealer and buy another replacement. So there you go, those are my thoughts on why Boss pedals are so popular. Leave me any thoughts that you have down below, as well as what your go-to Boss pedals are. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.